conversation, and mastering crucial power dialogue. Hello, hello. I hope all is well. My name is HING, and I'm not going to be sharing stories intentionally today. So again, this is episode 2. I'll be chatting about a few different topics. Hopefully we get some viewers today, but if not, no worries. I'll continue to make the content and continue to share what it is that I've learned, and I hope that you take something away. So today, let's see, I'm gonna speak a little bit about, oh no, I spotted my son and he's gonna be doing some things that I probably will need to take care of. Okay, he won't be a distraction. And there it goes. I'm on video. Hey man, how's it going? Man, yeah. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. So there's actually a 30-second delay between the video that you're watching and I think the live chat is also like a 30-second delay. So bear with me on some of these things. Appreciate it though. Thank you for joining in. I missed your live stream. I saw it on my notification about maybe an hour and a half ago, and I tried clicking on it, but it wasn't there. So hopefully I get the chance to check it out if you're able to get that back up. So cool. Other than that, thanks for joining in, and yeah, I'll continue talking about the subject today. Definitely, I'll be talking about some more clearings and body triggers and body sensation, because got you. Hey, no worries. I actually, to be honest, I did the exact same thing. I jumped on and the quality of the video was horrible. I didn't like the webcam that I was using. I didn't like the sound. I think I was on there for like maybe 5 minutes and I couldn't tell what I was doing, so I deleted mine too. So I know how it feels. I just will encourage you to do another one so I can join in next time. Just having some good old jasmine green tea. Highly recommend it. And with some honey in it too, and it tastes delicious. Woo! Hot. Okay. So topics that I'll be discussing for these live streams are a little bit different from my channels or from the playlists I've had in the past, like sharing stories or going through my vlog journeys. For these ones, I'm sharing content about things that I've learned within my company or through my own experience, through other teachers and mentors, and through different seminars and classes I've been through. And it revolves around the intention of personal development and how you build yourself up and keep going and be a better you. I know there's a lot of content out there on YouTube, and I think they're great content. And this is something for me I know that I find passion in, and I want to get better in it. So this is a platform for me to practice and get better. And I'm interested in seeing down the road how far I've come along in actual live streaming and talking about the topics that I know and that I've learned. So feel free to ask questions along the way. More than welcome to answer anything as best as I can. I'm not a professional at this in any means. I'm still working on and learning on a lot of it myself. So, just to start off, clearing. So, do we have any clearings? This used to be the same conversation piece we say all the time when we're at work, when we're in meetings. That's what we start off our clearings. If you're not sure what clearing is, in my previous episode, I talked about clearing pretty in depth. And today, what I will share with you on clearings would be that it's a powerful tool to utilize when you want to set the tone for the conversations you're about to go into and what it means to be present. Because I've caught myself multiple times when I'm talking to people where where they're saying some things and I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. And then I'm like, wait, what did you just say? And it makes an impact. So I definitely wasn't present to the conversation, and I definitely need to own that up and probably just clear what's on my mind and what's distracting me. So, and all this sets a tone for something else. You focus on clearing in the beginning because that sets a tone for where you're at and how you're doing. And then the second portion of it is also going to be about body triggers and body sensation. Because think about this, a body trigger and a body sensation. Think about a moment when something happened in a situation. Someone said something to you that made you feel emotionally a certain way, and you reacted to it. Your body told you something though. You felt a certain way. And for all of us, we all have different body reactions. For example, here's a scenario for you. If you're about to go give feedback to somebody and you're just checking in on them and trying to give them, hey, how you doing? I noticed you were doing a certain task and it wasn't done properly, and they lash out at you. It's like, who are you to tell me what to do? And no, I wasn't doing it properly. There's an automatically defense that goes up, and your body reacts a certain way. Whether your face gets red, some people's their hands starts getting sweaty. Let's see what else. Their shoulder tense up, so they kind of like it's tense, or they start folding their arms or something like that. Like those are the body reactions that we all sense. For me, I start to sweat. I get super hot, and I know like that's my body's way of telling me something's wrong. It's a gut feeling for yourself where like take a second to just check yourself. That's usually the conversation. And this is important because like just in clearings, when things come up, we need to be able to check ourselves so we can be present to it. So the more we recognize how our body reacts and how our body sensation or what they are, we can focus on the next steps and how to engage in those conversations. So when you are able to recognize body sensation, body triggers, next steps usually is you're able to really step into the conversation more powerfully. So you're not reacting to how people are responding to you. Because people can say the meanest things and they can be rude, they can throw a curveball at you the way they act towards you. But instead of taking that and reacting and getting frustrated and you're in fight or flight mode, you can definitely take a second, recognize that your body is saying something to you, and then be able to communicate back effectively. So then that usually goes to know that recognize body triggers, and you'll know that now you have a choice. A choice will lead into responding. And when you respond, you have the power to communicate effectively. However, if you don't check yourself and you don't recognize your body triggers, now you're reacting. And when you're reacting, you don't have a choice in the matter, and now it goes down towards a negative conversation. And I think if you guys ever took in a class called I Goal You, they talk about this line, imaginary line, and it's like anything above the line is all positive affirmation, positive conversations, and in below the line is mostly negative, and they're conversations where, hold on a second, I have a sheet here for it too, where it makes you feel out of power and out of place. So, for instance, things that are below the line are guilt, sarcasm is actually below the line, judgment, fear, doubt, being unforgiveness. Yes, that's the word, unforgiveness. Saying things like I can and I won't. Those are all below the line topics. Whereas if you were to come from above the line, you're looking at, one of my favorites are like curiosity. You're looking at commitment. What are you committed to? You're coming from a place of love and responsibility. You're coming from a place of faith and forgiveness. So huge shift in the mindset, but if we're able to distinguish our body triggers and body sensations, we're able to either react or respond and then lead towards either above or below the line. Cool. All this is just check yourself to recognize where you're at, how you're doing before you even engage in conversation. And it's huge. The more we practice and master this, the more we get better at conversations, and the more we're able to go through life without getting so frustrated, mad, and angry all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was a little bit of actually there's one last piece I want to share with you with above and below the line. A question that was posed to me earlier today was that someone wanted to find out how can you explain above and below the line, how do you support their team members when they're so negative and they're just they're always coming from below the line, but they never heard about above below the line. They don't never heard about body triggers or body sensation. How can you support them and give them feedback and help them grow? So if you've been watching from the beginning, we know that in the beginning, clearings are powerful. Start with that. Check yourself and realize how you can be present. Recognize your own body triggers and body sensation when it comes up, and know that are you reacting or are you making a choice and responding, because that will lead to coming from above the line or below the line. So when that happens, if you're in below the line, the question is, how do you shift to above the line? That's where you want to ask yourself some choice-based questions. Say, for example, some of the questions are... Actually, you want to listen to yourself first on that one. You know what? It's probably a better idea next time in the future. This is a video. Love to get your feedback sometimes. But when you are doing a live cast, be prepared for the content you're about to speak on, so you don't... Interesting. That was an interesting noise. I don't know what that was. Anyhow, what I'm saying is, this is actually going blank right now. So if I go blank a little longer, I might not post this video. Okay, here's a good one. So I talked about reactive listening. I apologize for that delay, by the way, I'm allowing myself some grace, where if there are periods where I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm saying, I'm still going to post this. I'm still going to share this because I want to practice, I want to get better. So bring on the feedback. I'm willing to take it, and I'm going to know that I need to get better at it in the future, so that way you guys can enjoy the content and you guys can still take something valuable away from it. Oh, thank you, Video. Says we're all learning together and still good info here. I appreciate that too. Cool. Here it is too. So now I'm getting my thoughts back together. You're in reactive mode. So here's some things you want to listen to that you can recognize when people are coming from below the line, and even if yourself is coming from below the line. So you hear stuff like, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I don't know enough. So that I can't part of it comes from below the line, and you're gonna need some shifting to get to above the line too. Some of the things would be, I don't have any friends, I'm lonely. You're in question mode. I can't believe they're making me do this. It's more like entitlement mode on that one. I'm not sure what to say or what to know, what I know. That's what is interesting, because I just did that a second ago. I was being reactive. Okay. So let's use that one for a second. How can I shift that? Let's talk about that too. If you're going to shift that to being positive and being above the line, you're looking at, how can I be the person I really am? And how can I use that difference to better the world. Now I'm thinking bigger and making an impact on the world, and it's not just making me small and think personally impactful. So knowing that, I'm shifting to a place of commitment and generosity. I'm committed to this learning journey. I'm committed to knowing that I have a community here who watches this and understands this is learning and that they're okay with that. So now I'm shifted to above the line. So oftentimes we can check ourselves with that, and it's actually impactful as well too. And here's another side note too, would be even when you're utilizing above and below the line and you recognize when people are reacting or responding, you can't tell them that they're reacting. Hey, you're reacting, you're below the line. And if they continue to take that on, the person itself have to recognize where they're coming from and make that shift themselves. You can't just tell them, go shift yourself to go above the line. However, though, we do make jokes. I don't say you shouldn't make jokes for above the line, but it always comes along. When we're in meetings and someone says a comment below the line, they're being sarcastic, they're saying something negative to somebody, or they're making fun of somebody else, and we're like, well, here's a line, and then you're literally right below the line. You know, just calling that out, and it's a nice way to like ground everybody in. The director of our building likes to nonchalantly gets up out of his chair. He would walk to the whiteboard, and then he would draw an imaginary line, and he would literally says like, guys, we're like right here, we're below the line, so I want us to stay above the line. Cool. And that's just a way of reminding us and checking us. And as leaders, we're able to bring it back and really focus on it too. So hope you guys enjoyed that one too. Here's an interesting one too. When you're a clenching taskmaster, right? Meaning like you're a boss and you're demanding productivity. You want everyone to do things. And if something goes off, you're just clenched and you're like, why can't you guys just do the work? Below the line. Shift to above the line. Breathe. Take a second and breathe and know where you're coming from. So there's an option there too. So some really good portion of this to share more. I'm gonna have to find some time to really get this all down so that way I can share it powerfully. And another thing that I'm learning from the live streams is that unless the room is full of people and we're engaging in conversation, I have to take this as if I'm doing a live presentation where there isn't a lot of engagement. Rather, the content needs to be not only informational, but also impactful and entertaining in some way. So note it, and I need to really practice that too. It is about 18 minutes into the live stream. My goal for every live stream is going to try to be around 20 minutes. So in the next 2-3 minutes, I'm going to wrap it all up and close it down. But that's the intention. I want to practice this and potentially do some more on a regular basis. I'm not really sure what kind of schedule I'll be committing to, but I think I want to get better. The only way I'm going to do is just keep putting myself out there and keep trying on it too. Last couple minutes, I'm on video. You have any questions, concerns, anything comes up for you that you want me to talk about or ask or answers? I am open forum right now. I'll be working on some content lists where I can continue to provide more content out there for people and for them to enjoy these videos. Originally, I wanted to put some music in here, but I didn't know how distracting that would be. And I just wanted to play around with that a lot more too. But any questions, concerns, maybe about the live stream? You say you didn't know, you didn't understand how to do it. Any questions around that? Maybe I can share what I've been doing. Again, this is probably like my fourth video. I'm only posting this and the one prior. I haven't been posting the other two. I deleted my very first one. And the second one, it was more like a collaboration with some of the other people, so. Perfect. Yeah, and then, yeah, I hear you on that one too. I'm just thinking about how I present the conversation. Since this live stream, I'm a little nervous and I'm not used to doing this. If I were to share the concept on a one-on-one basis or in front of my team, I share it in a completely different manner, and I take a little more time to go over the whole body sensation, to know that we're responding, reacting, and then to know that we're above and below the line. And then we try to live our life mostly from above the line and recognize this whole platform, this whole tool is just simply to recognize ourselves, where we're at and how we're coming about. And the more we're able to do that, the more powerful we are going to be in every single situation that comes up. And then once we're so good at ourselves, that's that self-awareness. And no matter what situation, and actually it's funny because like this is a book called Crucial Conversation. I think this is reversed on the camera, but anyways, Crucial Conversation actually goes in a lot into that and talks a lot about that. And that's actually something my entire leadership team is reading together, and we're really building on that. And I will probably be going in depth into that book as kind of like a cheat sheet for anyone who's at work and they can watch this video. It's reversed indeed. So noted on that one too. No wonder. That's funny you mentioned that. I was just sharing a bunch of books yesterday with some people, and they're like, it's reversed too. So, cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, what's one thing you really like about this video? I'm interested in knowing some content, some feedback for that. Like I said, I'm going to be looking into more of this, so, yeah. If not, no worries. We're running out of time anyways, and I want to just continue to move on. And hopefully, tomorrow's Saturday, I won't be able to do a 9 p.m. Live stream. My goal originally was to do a 9 p.m. live stream Monday through Friday. I think that's the biggest thing, the fun, to be able to engage in real time. I was watching someone's video for like live stream for 2 hours, and I thought that was real-ish at least time with the delay. I get your point on that one. I hope that was the point you're trying to make. But yeah, I actually was like absorbed in, like I'm watching this, but I'm able to engage in it too, and I think that's huge. And I think that creates a new format. And I think Amy made a video about this, and I think she's onto something because YouTube, Facebook, they're all pushing the live stream content, and more people, like, I think the genre is changing. Not really a genre, this format is what's really driving people now. Because now not only are you watching, you're engaging. I think that's the biggest thing right now, and that's hot. That's new for people, and people are loving it. So yeah, definitely. So we gotta pick up our game among video. So oh hey, so here's something I wanted to ask you. The next time you do a live stream, let's set a time if you're willing to do that, and I want to commit to come support you, and I want to watch your video too. And I want to pass that message so that others can come join too. And let's support each other in that area. Would you be interested in doing another video, live stream? And if you are, what time would be good for you? And then guys, if you guys are watching this as a pre-recording, the content above and below the line about clearings, that full portions in the very beginning or in that middle sections, I'm not going to be going back and talking more about this. And this video, even though it's being over a little bit longer, I'm going to be just engaging a little conversation with video. So I just want to clear that up so that way you guys don't feel bored, or this is a super long video and you guys feel like you're being nice and supportive and you want to watch until the end. Just know though, I'm no capturing anything. I'm just going to be chatting with him for a little bit. Yeah, definitely. So however you want to announce it, find a way. I'll keep checking out your videos to see any news that when you want to live stream. So I think it'll be great to support. So, oh, and heads up, Momtown is gonna be doing. We might play around a little more later tonight, but the next time we do something official, we'll connect. Cool, perfect. I was about to mention something about Momtown, but I'm gonna hold off on it. I'll let her make that announcement. You know, it's surprising. We haven't done any collaboration. This whole 30-day challenge, it's not over yet, but we haven't really done a YouTube collaboration with one another on the same video or anything like that. And that was really on my mind at the very beginning of Veda. So if there's anybody who's willing to do a collaboration, I'm willing to share a story with you. Or whatever we want to talk about. But anyone in Ohio, Columbus area maybe? So that way we can connect on that too. Video says, hell yeah, that's right. Let's collaborate. I'm open for, I don't know a lot of the formats, whether it be Skype, Google Hangouts, whatever it is that we can try out. Because I know there's something. I watched a video. Oh, really? Thank you, Haley. Haley. My wife got on to watch. I didn't even know there's 3 people in here. Thank you, Haley. Thank you for watching my live stream. Detroit. Hey, yeah, definitely. We can meet halfway. We can go on a road trip and just do some recording. Sorry, your kids. I have a 17-month-old baby boy too. He's about to turn 17 months, so it'll be good times, you know. We should get some more people around the area, and then have the SSS Veda April 2017. Whoever's doing the challenge, who's ever in the area, we can just meet up in one spot, and everyone can do their own vlogging for that, and just kind of like, yeah, big time. So that would be amazing. The other thing, I'm on video, like, how are you feeling in terms of it being day 21? Are you a little burned out? Where are you at? Just wanted to get a feel for it, and how you're doing in the challenge. Just wanted to chat with you on that. For me, I would say that some ups and downs. There's a certain portion of the weeks where like last week, it was a super busy week at work, so I was pretty much drained, and I was doing my best to try to still put up a video. This week, with the live videos, with some of the stories that I've been sharing, I feel like, okay, I'm starting to get back in a better rhythm. Excuse me. But I just need to make sure that I'm prioritizing correctly so I can make and prioritize the time that I need for my family as well, because they are very important to me too. Yes. Video says, we are tired but so passionate. We have been pleasantly surprised about the community. It has certainly kept us going. That is awesome, man. I think I 100% agree with you about being pleasantly surprised with the community. If anything, you guys are probably one of the most encouraging communities or group of people I've ever met. And I've met a lot, and you guys are really awesome. So thank you, kudos to you guys, and you guys just it helps when you get those notifications of comments either on your posts or a comment responding to you commenting on someone else's channels. That level of engagement is just, it's like you get a Facebook like. No, it's better than getting a Facebook like. It's more of getting, I can't even compare it. It's a nice feeling, you know, and it definitely helps motivate and encourage you to keep going on. I think that's awesome. True. Cool. So up on video, 30 minutes. I definitely will, like I said, I don't want to keep this video super long or anything. And I truly thank you, man, for your time and attention, for dropping by. Haley Hing, I appreciate you dropping by at the very end. Definitely take it easy, crying baby. Later, man. Cool. I am out for today. Peace out, guys. Okay, where's the camera?